we actually got ourselves a war, and the war, only way I can simplify it is just calling it good versus evil. And you can sort that out in your own life. There is no gray area. If somebody takes something from out of somebody else's purse, that person is considered a thief. There's no way of explaining, they had a rough upbringing, or this is what happens in their household, or the person whose purse or wallet, whatever, was snatched, just doesn't feel as well. These two gentlemen approached me. They claim spirituality. JW. They run it under the name of Jehovah's Witnesses. I was outside and I was approached, and the conversation was going well. Things were going positive until one of the gentlemen, who was a smallish guy, says to me when I explained that I played college football, he said, "You look small." And then I got into my feelings and I was offended. So now I've been working on these emotions, trying not to be zodiac sign Cancer and go according to all of the nice people or whatever. So I'm trying to tweak myself. So I realized that I was dealing with anger, experiencing anger at this point. But the only thing I can say is that I got the same type of intensity as that fire hydrant. So I talked about being crazy enough to run into that thing full speed or whatnot. But everything is good. Keep working. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good everything, nothing bad. I am Motell Granite the Great, aka Goggles. Pioneer, CEO, janitor, lover of people, servant of God, helper. And I appreciate anybody who has subscribed to my channel, my Cold Crown, my Motell Granite, my best coaching series, and anything else that I've done. I totally appreciate from the kindness of my heart. Just to give you real quick, before I tell the story of what I came here for today. I haven't been doing a whole lot of videos lately, but I've been dealing with the concept of emotions and communication, whatnot, between people. And I'm still pondering over the idea of how everybody feels like this world is a trap, things are not going well, people are unhappy, struggling, stressed out, but yet you can't ID or identify anybody who's responsible for any of this behavior. But nonetheless, I want to say that I'm going to finish this novel. I've been tagged as a procrastinator, but anybody that has ever worked a laboring job knows for themselves that when you labor, a lot of times it sucks out a tremendous amount of energy, which sounds like an excuse. But I have more written in my novel than most other people have who may have been labeled as procrastinators. So in my world of creating YouTube videos, I have nearly almost 2,700 YouTube videos. I'm going to start, I've been saying this, trying to go to Facebook and do a live feed. Maybe I should do it on this Saturday. Oh, by the way, happy Father's Day to any father who is a father. I won't go into that anymore, no matter how you got there, as long as you're there. Happy Father's Day to you. And I want to say happy Father's Day to myself, just in case nobody else thinks about or says it to me, and I can remove the emotion part of being disheveled, stressed out, or upset because nobody said Happy Father's Day. But nonetheless, this particular video that I'm doing, I want to give a shout out to Adverse. He reminded me of something that I said or a story that I told a lot of years ago. And I realized that, first of all, a wise person, BX, gave me a video, and inside the video was Ice-T talking, and Ice-T was being interviewed by these people, and he asked the guy, said, what's your name? What's your name? And the guy said, Jose. So he said, okay, let me tell you something about people and how they lack of appreciation or whatnot, or how they make you responsible for doing things. So there's this tug of war between being a servant and not being a servant, being a helper and not helping. Both sides, I think, are legit arguments based off you being burned if you're on the side of not helping. Most people who don't want to help anymore have become like stone because they've learned over time through experience that people don't appreciate your help. So Ice Cube says to Jose, if I tell Jose, and I promise Jose I'm gonna take him to the airport, I gotta now get up, I gotta get dressed, I gotta pay for gas, I gotta drive, I gotta go pick up Jose, I gotta take him to the airport, I gotta get him there on time. If I misstep on any one of these levels, Jose now has a right to tell me or get upset with me because I didn't get him to the airport. This is a relationship story that I'm getting ready to tell you, so I guess you can put your seatbelt on and buckle up here. It's between a married couple, and this married couple is having issues with each other. They're having issues with their communication. So the guy and the woman are not talking, and the guy they go to this hotel, and they have this, he has a big business meeting that he has to go to in the morning. So since he's not talking to her and she's chosen to follow suit because he's in charge or he's running things, so whatever he says goes. So he writes down on a piece of paper, wake me up at 8 o'clock in the morning because I have a 9 o'clock meeting that I have to be at. Now remember, they're not communicating well, they're not talking, and the woman is following suit. So the guy wakes up in the morning frantic. It's a 10:15, and now he breaks the silent mode and is chastising and is yelling at her because he made the responsibility hers to wake him up. So he's, God damn it, I told you to wake me up at 8 o'clock. She didn't break character. She's still in her mode. She points down to a piece of paper that's right next to his desk that he didn't get a chance to see. That's right next to the nightstand. And the letter clearly says, wake up. It's 8 o'clock. I love y'all. This is another video of Motell Granite the Great. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thumbs up or either thumbs down. I don't know about this other stuff, but if you want to comment, I would appreciate your comments. I'll do what I can to answer them. If there's a question asked, y'all don't need to know my answer because I do believe y'all know everything. But I just want to provide entertainment, maybe something fun. So if you got this far in the video, I appreciate you. Thank you very much, and I love y'all.
Teachers, how many times? It's Maurice.
Big shout to Maurice, man, my brother, man. You know what I'm saying?
Motell Granite the greatest, man.
Yeah.